Welcome back to SASPI's Paranormal Adventures. In August of 2024, the SASPI team hit the road again and headed back to southeast Arizona. This time, the destination was an old ghost town called Cochise. Now, Cochise is east of Tucson, down the I-10 freeway and about 20 miles or so past the town of Benson. There's an old historic hotel there, the Cochise Hotel. This hotel was established in 1897, and as the sign says, faced a railroad shipping hub for pens of cattle and wagons of ore. And in this place rested the guests of the frontier. The histories say that the Cochise Hotel was built in 1882. 1 year after the historic OK Corral gunfight in Tombstone. It was originally built by a man named John Rath. He was a telegraph operator at Fort Bowie and also founded the town of Cochise. It served as a shipping hub for cattle and ore, as well as a telegraph office, Wells Fargo office, Justice of the Peace, post office, and even the community laundry. It's currently listed on the National Register of Historic Places and is now operated as a bed and breakfast. In 1880, the Southern Pacific Railroad moved across the Southwest, building section stations at regular intervals along the track line. The station built at the intersection of Croton Spring Road was named Cochise, after the Apache Indian chief and warrior who fought so hard for his land and his people in this area. Since it's located in Cochise County and not too far from well-known towns of the West such as Tombstone and Bisbee, Arizona, it surely had some known characters of the West enjoying its accommodations. One of those historic figures recorded to have been at the hotel was Mary Catherine Orany Cummings, also known as Big Nose Kate, famous lady friend of Doc Holliday. She was recorded to have been hired to work there at the hotel in 1899 after Doc's death. Now, I figured any hotel with this much history and in this area of Arizona had to also house a few ghosts, so I picked this location for an investigation by the SASPI team. So here we go, and welcome to the Cochise Hotel. Hope you'll join us on the investigation.
Here we are at the beautiful Cochise Hotel, established in 1897. Spent a weekend here. We love the place. It's amazing. We are about 15 miles from Wilcox, Arizona. And this is the SASPI crew.
I put down.
All right.
I wonder what that old building over there is.
SASPI, filmed on location.
Tied down thing out front.
We're here with our leader, Fearless Mike Poole. He said that was the mercantile, like the original, and I guess the lady back here, she lived this way, still owns it.
Oh. Wonder what's inside the building.
I'm going to start with a bunch of mold, because those windows are broken up here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, it looks like it. It might not be, but...
Yeah, it looks like she's got some of them boarded out, at least one of them.
Pretty cool though, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, dang.
That was Terry whispering, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was me.
I don't know if you could hear it, but there was a couple of other voices on that video. Soft, quiet, both to me sounded female. And as you can see from the video and from the pictures here, Terry and I were the only ones that were out. Everybody else was in the hotel getting settled. Now, I'm not saying these are EVPs. They could be bleed through a conversation that was happening in one of the rooms that, you know, may have come out and the recorder picked it up. So I don't know, but they're on there. And since they're on there, I felt like I needed to address them. Let's listen to them again. I wonder what that old building over there is.
SASPI, filmed on
Horse
location.
tied down thing out front.
We're here with our leader, fearless Mike Poole. He said that was the mercantile.
Were you able to hear it? Okay, I'm going to run it again, and this time I'm going to put what I think is being said, and I'll see if I can elevate the volume a little bit. I wonder what that old building over there is.
SASPI, filmed on
Horse
location.
tied down thing out front.
We're here with our leader, fearless Mike Poole. He said that was the mercantile, like the original, and I guess the lady back here, she lived this way, still owns it.
Oh. Wonder what's inside the building.
I'm going to start with a bunch of mold, because those windows are broken up here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, it looks like it. It might not be, but
Yeah, it looks like she's got some of them boarded out, at least one of them.
pretty cool though, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, who is this Sheila? Yeah. Maybe we'll find out something later. One of the owner-operators there, Phil, he was our main contact. Very accommodating, very nice guy. Gave us really everything we could have asked for at the hotel. And he gave us a little walkthrough and a tour of the place so that we could see not just the hotel, but some of the associated buildings in the back.
Yeah.
You've been here 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
From Arizona?
I've been in Arizona since '72, but I took about a 50-year stretch over in California in between time.
Ah,
Yeah. Nice.
this place is absolutely fantastic. As far as historical,
Yeah, it's quite unique.
now some of the stuff I read on this said that that Doc's Kate, worked here for a while. Is that
A year at
A year?
least. Uh-huh. She was a housekeeper.
really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So you guys will have to choose which rooms you want. Or,
Okay. Liz has probably already found hers. Oh, she found the dog.
I didn't know that.
Hello.
I was going to put her. Oh,
Hello, puppy dog.
oh God, sorry. No. Look at.
White
Is that
buffalo?
not a sign?
That's a sign.
Excuse me, let me go and
Okay.
put her. God, sorry you guys.
Why?
I plan to put her.
We all have dogs. Well, we have a French bulldog. They have a bigger
Yeah,
dog.
but she's big and wet.
It's okay. Ours is, when we get our geese in there, that French bulldog lives for that moment.
We've got a dog that's half laughing.
You smell the cats on you too?
You think you used to big dogs, yeah? You don't like
Look at
to
the paws on
Galaxy,
this
you catch
dog.
them back when you're
Galaxy, come
Look
on.
at those paws.
Sorry about that.
Look at how happy. Go through in there. It's beautiful back in there. It's so heavy in here. quite a few more stairs.
Yeah, I felt it as soon as I walked in here.
Ooh, I feel it in here.
Yeah, it was heavy, heavy.
Wow. It's very strong in here. This is beautiful. Karen would love this antique stuff. I mean, just love it. What's that? A porch? Oh, that's the kitchen.
Yeah, rain.
That smells like an old kitchen, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's nice.
Laundry room. Yeah. Look at that thing. It says Gambling Hall and Museum.
Got a little bottle rack and some little room over there.
Yeah. Little gazebo over there. Yeah, I think we're going to be happy here. You know what it smells like to me? My grandma's house.
Let's go look at it anyway, just so you guys can go it around. There's also a bed at the very end of the wall there, in that Wells Fargo room is a really comfortable bed, it just doesn't have a bathroom.
I need a bath. He's gonna show us the apartment if you guys want that instead
Okay.
of twin bed. But I don't know if we want to be separated like that.
No, we got plenty of rooms in here, don't we? How many rooms are?
Beautiful.
We have, what, 5 rooms in here?
Yes.
It's beautiful
That's
here.
plenty for us. This kitchen.
It's
You
like
know-
my grandma's.
What did I just say,
Yeah,
Todd? It smells like my
It
grandma's.
smells like my grandma's kitchen. How close is your cemetery and stuff?
The Cochise Cemetery is down the road, I'd say.
Okay. I got enough spirit bottles.
Which road, Phil? The main one coming in, 91 or
Those
191?
old bottles. That's enough spirit bottles to keep in by the
That
day.
small room I gotta show you.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in, I got so
Fine.
dizzy. As soon as I walked out, it went
This is
away.
where Big Nose Kate's
And
I got-
back
I
in,
got-
and I got dizzy.
I didn't get dizzy, but in that main room in there, the parlor or whatever,
Yeah.
that's the only place I felt, but boy, I felt it strong on my chest.
I want you to go in that room later and
Okay.
see. I mean, I have never felt like that.
Really?
It was like rocking me, like being on a ship or something.
What is this?
So much better than Tombstone.
That's that's the actual laundry that's been here forever. Go on in, it's
Takes
pretty
a
Really?
lot of time.
I'll be damned. Boy, they had it rough, didn't they?
Oh, that was modern. You kidding?
That was big time, huh?
It's better than a washboard down at the lake or
Yeah,
the river.
exactly. It's not a stream, you know, or
Yeah.
slam your clothes against the wall.
What's that old wood coffin doing in there?
Oh, that came up out of the ground and we just kind of cleaned it off.
Must have been for a big dude.
Yeah. I think the whole family was buried in there. Anyway, this is this other room if you want to see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of hands.
Well, I have plenty of time for this.
Yeah.
Are they there to capture spirits? I don't know. You tell me.
Are we parked okay there?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Because
right.
I've heard of bottle trees that'll capture. Oh, really? Yeah, they get
Wow.
spirits and they go into the bottle.
At night it gets very cool.
Yeah, I just got diagnosed with COPD,
Go down.
so I'm having a hard time, but up here it's so much cooler than where we live down.
Anyway, this is available if anybody wants it, but nobody has. It might be better if everybody's all centered in there in the
Yeah,
hotel.
that's what we'll
They
do.
kind of have to keep an eye on me because I wander.
Liz,
But
doesn't this remind you of the bottle tree?
it's a spirit wall. I just said that. Look at these bottles for a spirit tree. But they're the spirit wall.
Okay. They won't stay. Will they stay in there?
Who?
The
Let's keep
Only if there's a
They
cork
do,
in it.
they do if it's full, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I need my
Found the
purse.
cat.
Where?
He saw me and bolted.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
right
there's
on.
a cat.
Yeah, beautiful too.
Oh, I want to pet it.
Hey, there's the barbecue.
Oh, we're gonna grill. Look at a hammock. I can't sit in those without falling out. I'm kind of mentally challenged about hammocks.
Come down and look at the rest of the.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's my husband sitting?
I don't know, probably.
I think so.
Kind of wondering
What is this?
Well, this used to be the house that the owner that built the place lived in with his family. And then it was converted into a kind of a more modern place. And I've changed it into more or less a photo studio.
Ah,
But some of the people that have come in here and done this ghost hunting thing, I found their best results in this building for some reason.
right in here, huh? Wow, look at that old camera.
It's sad and everything, and
I'm gonna take a picture of the camera.
can't do without it.
Who?
She's a cat. This is a cat person.
Huh?
That's something
About
just.
5 cats.
Well, I can feel it here too. This is the second place I felt it.
About 5 cats.
Touched me over here.
Liz, step through that door.
I can't.
Hmm?
I can't.
Okay.
We caught a heavy downpour right here off the
Oh, you
tent.
did
Careful.
get that, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you can dress.
We love to see it.
He
though.
can take pictures.
Oh,
We
it's,
can
and
dress.
you know what? It's great afterwards because everything's.
We could do a group photo dressed like in the Old West. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what spirit's in there.
It's a strong one, whatever it
I
is.
don't know if it's Mel. It's got to be Mel.
You going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right. You pass out, I'll save you.
Felt something.
We've done tombstones.
It's the second place that I've
It's a tourist.
felt that.
But there's a lot of
That
ghosts.
first room made me so dizzy. It's weird, and as soon as I stepped out, it was gone.
No, it was dead.
Jan looks like she's a little.
I was really close with Leroy.
You okay?
I think I will once I get out of there, but it's like.
It's a lot of energy in there, isn't there?
We went there and then today when we pulled
I'm still feeling it on my chest.
Of course, nobody else can see him.
Anything, Terry?
And I said, I just gotta go by and say hey. And then the guy's like, come on in. I said, no, I'm not coming.
Yeah, I felt dizzy in here too.
Talking to these people.
I see him and I talk to him.
Yeah.
I can't go in that room. There's a man.
Weird, huh?
I just need to get out of this little.
I don't know if he's mean or just strong.
He's strong, I'll tell you that.
I mean, I haven't felt anything mean yet. I did see the little girl, and she's kind of mean. Oh, the spirits. I mean, will they? Or to if you have bad ones, they can.
What is this, Phil?
Just a
Like a
little
storeroom?
museum
Oh, this is a museum.
of
huh?
stuff.
Wow.
This machine that's behind the door here is what they used to use to make gas to pump into the hotel.
This here?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Acetylene. Coltacetylene. Huh.
And then they'd pump it into the hotel and they'd have lights and heat.
What kind of skin is this?
That's buffalo skin.
It is buffalo?
Spotted us.
Hi.
Somebody say something to me?
Well, I bet this is cool when it rains with a tin roof.
Oh yeah. Well, they got a good rain here and it's dry, so I guess it. He said this is a machine that they used to make gas to pump into the hotel in the old days. I don't know how it worked, but made their own gas somehow. I heard somebody call my name from in here. And it sounded like an older woman to me, and she didn't call me Mike, she called me Michael. Wasn't Karen.
Karen's not that old.
That's what we were just talking about that.
All right, you can go over to the last building.
Somebody in there called me by name.
Really?
I heard it.
Uh-oh.
And it sounded like an older woman, and it wasn't Mike, it was Michael. And I know that voice wasn't Karen. I don't know who it was somebody.
Yep. Yeah, that one room I felt something touch brush against my arm.
This is so cool. Oh, there's the Faro table. Or tables. I hear you're proficient at Faro dealing.
Number one in the world, I'd say.
You got poker table. What is that? What is this called?
Wheel of Fortune, horse race Wheel of Fortune.
Poker.
This is Grand Hazard.
What's that?
Another game, the Old West.
Is it similar to Faro or?
It's a dice game.
Oh, I have seen these on shows. I just wondered what that was. Man, this place is incredible, Phil. I had no idea.
So this is the Faro table.
Ah. So that's the Faro table. This one you're sitting at in the picture or whatever that's on the video?
No, that's one of my other ones that I take around with me. This is kind of a small version of it because it just fits in the room.
Very cool.
These are some original pieces from the 1880s.
So
Have
what
you ever
what is the
cigarettes?
purpose of this
What?
thing that's
You have
like a
cigarettes on you?
Yeah.
abacus
Yeah,
with
one.
cards on it?
That's the card counter. When you play this game, I count the cards for you. So you know
lighter?
exactly what's
Yeah.
been played and what's
I can't
left
do
in the
this.
box.
Okay.
So there isn't any card counting like you would think you'd have to do. And then as you get down to the end of the game, of course, you'll know exactly what's
Left? Yeah. And when people place bets, do they bet on a specific card to show up or?
Yeah, you bet on the card, or if you bet here, you bet on 4 cards.
Okay.
Or here you can bet on 2 cards. Or this one turns over every time.
So if, say I bet on this, was it 9 of spades, right?
Sure. So say you did that.
Okay.
Then the first card out is the losers, that's the 3. So now you've lost there. Second card out is the jack, okay? So in this case, it's a split because the 3 wins, the jack loses. So I take half of it as the dealer. That's the only advantage the dealer has. Otherwise, it is completely 50-50.
Huh. So you would keep turning cards over.
Right now, in this case, the high card would win. So I would have paid the high card. And so then I turn, next turn around, the king is the loser and the jack is the winner. So I pay the jack, nobody bet the king, but in this case, jack is lower than king, so the high card bet loses.
Okay.
So it's pretty simple. And each time I'm counting off which card is played.
No wonder it was so popular.
Yeah, maybe later or at some point during your trip, I'll teach you all how to play.
Okay, I'd love that.
Yeah.
It would be all right if I set up a camera in here to capture it.
Sure.
Also, if there's anything that you guys would like, because we have a website, and then we also have our YouTube channel, which is where we put most of our investigation videos. If there's something like that we could do for you, or you would like us to put some kind of a promotion or something on there for this place, we would happy to do anything we can to help with that.
I'd say just report it as you find it.
Well,
And hopefully there'll be something good to say. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take a picture or two of you guys
Sure.
doing your thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that way, and I might have my girlfriend and our little assistant here watching you do it, if that's okay.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
All right.
They just need to understand that Liz is the one that's wearing my UA hat. She is a medium. And do you know what EVPs are? The audio. She gets, a lot of times she'll get really loud ones. I mean, as loud as us talking now. So, and people that aren't used to that can it can take them aback a little bit when they're standing there and they hear no voice, and then they play the recording and there's a loud voice on it. So just, that might happen.
That would be very cool.
In fact, I'll be surprised if it doesn't with her,
my
especially
God.
here.
You're right, it is heavy in this room.
I love this room. I don't know why, but I feel happier than shit in here. Excuse my French. I feel happier than heck in here. If there was, especially with that bar.
Right.
That is a cool looking bar, isn't it?
Back to Tombstone.
What's that?
Doesn't it make you feel like you're in Tombstone?
Yeah.
That bar actually was in Tombstone for a while.
Was it? Do you know where it came from? Where in Tombstone?
Yeah, there was a place called it was Fairbank. It was my place. I had a place there for about a year, and it was on 4th Street, and we had a casino, and we had the bar, and we had an antique store, and it was pretty. And we were in probably the most haunted building in town.
Where were you at? Were you on Allen Street or?
Not Allen Street. Do you know where the Four Deuces is in the courthouse?
Yeah.
Okay, so that street, right next to the Four Deuces, is a big building, and now it's like I don't know what it is anymore. It's been a theater, and it's been a bed and breakfast, and I don't know what it is, restaurant. Anyway, we had that as our casino.
I'm trying to think of what that bar reminds me of.
Reminds me a little bit of that one at the one in Superior.
Yeah, the Magma.
Magma.
That's it. That's what I was thinking.
Get bored on with the rain.
Yeah, you guys can take as many pictures as you want. You're letting us do this. I mean, this is, of all our investigations, this is the first one we've had where we had the place entirely to ourselves.
Right.
So it's like, this is absolutely, we're in heaven here.
You're
All the
available
history
to- and as a matter of fact, our neighbor across the street was kind of excited to hear about you. So if you have any inclination, you want to go there and peek around, she might let you do it.
If she wants to join, she's welcome to. If she wants to kind of see what we do.
I feel if we start wandering somewhere we're not supposed to be,
As
just
far
tell
as,
us.
if you got an open door, you're in.
Okay.
There's a couple of closed doors.
Okay.
Other than that, and mostly it's just our room there. We have a room in the hotel where we live.
We're going back to the house. Hey, I'm getting married again. Pretty soon.
Oh, is that what you're?
Yeah.
She just gave you a
She said,
reading.
have you been married once? I said, yeah, once. And she said, you're going to get married the second time fairly soon.
Well, now we're going
Hey,
to
you,
see fake.
you stuck.
Maybe she should have talked to you first. Or...
Are you?
Did you see the church? And we were on that soft line. But we both said, people are not going to come in 120 degrees and not even to see us. We met 30 years ago. I didn't see this guy for 30 years.
Wow.
Where'd you meet at?
Horse-related thing. He bred the mare to my stallion. Then we didn't see each other for 30 years.
And then all of a sudden,
All of a sudden, we just kind of hooked up and said, oh, God, I couldn't remember what he looked like. And I said, that's possible. Oh, hey, now it's really cold.
Yeah, now we gotta hide, huh? Time to run and hide.
We'll see you guys inside.
Thank you, man.
Phil, thank you for showing us all this. It's
Oh yeah, now you're welcome to come back
Fantastic.
in here. I'll just turn the lights back on. when you-
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you gonna run?
Maybe, but not real fast.
That old buggy.
Jam, run over to the truck and get my jacket. I'm kidding. That's what you would make me do. I would do it too, actually.
I'm telling you, I think when people see this, when our videos go up, they're going to get more visitors here. At least from paranormal people. Look at Todd.
There's a good shot.
Todd running in the rain.
That was great.
Wow.
Take a look at that over there.
Why do you think I'm holding on to this gate?
Yeah, I figured it was gonna come this way. Well, we're getting it, but it'll slow down in a second, and then you can try to make your way back across. I assume you'll be in the house for the most part.
Yeah.
Although it's cool to sit out here and have a fire pit and do stuff at night.
Yeah, that would be great.
Are you guys barbecuing tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Or tomorrow night? Okay.
Yeah, we stopped in Tombstone and had a big lunch at Big Nose Cake. So
Okay,
we're
great.
at-
Hey, good to go
We're
in that
stuck.
You're
one
stuck
room
still,
and
okay.
shed.
Well, if you got stuff in your car and stuff that you guys want to bring in, feel free to do it when the rain clears.
Yeah, okay. We need to figure out what room everybody's going to be in.
No, you want to go look?
Let's wait till it's raining.
Liz picked out her.
Well, I figured that.
Go ahead and race across, see who's first.
Yeah, young guys. That's not racing, Todd.
Oh, he's trying to be tough.
Couple of things that I want to note from this tour that Phil gave us. We picked up one EVP in that room, or in that place that used to be the home of John Rath, who was the one who built the hotel and also founded the town of Cochise. It was in that one little back room, like a closet. And the energy that I felt I've said this before, but when I feel it in my chest. I get a lot of chest tightness, and the stronger the energy, the more tight my chest gets. And I felt it as soon as I got close to that room, and then, boy, did I feel it when I went inside it. And as you can see from the video, the rest of the team felt something in there too. Liz couldn't even go in there. You know, she's the most sensitive. She couldn't even go in there. And she said that it was a male, and that he was strong. And then we get the EVP on the video audio from what sounded like a male, and all he says is Chinaman. Now, the Chinese were known for building, being workers for the railroad, building the railroad. So, it stands to reason that there could have been plenty of Chinese there. And maybe this was just one guy that decided to hang around. Now, the other thing I want to point out is Liz talking about that little girl that she said was kind of mean, is that'll come up again. And I just wanted to note it. So, interesting so far. Very cool place. Lots of historical equipment and items, and I love that gambling hall. There's one more thing I want to mention before I close out this first part of the Cochise Hotel investigation, and that is when we were in John Rath's room, and I felt that spirit where we got that EVP in that little back room that said Chinaman. Just as I was at first walking up there and I felt it, I was standing right by that door into that little room, and I could feel it on my chest, and I said, ooh, because I could feel the spirit energy on my chest. And when I felt that, there was a slight moment there right after that where the camera video went out of focus and came back in. Wow, look at that old camera.
It's sad and everything, and
I'm going to take a picture of the camera.
can't do without it.
Ooh. Now, I don't know if that camera going out of focus there is just coincidence or not. But if it is a coincidence, it's interesting that it happened right as I was feeling that spirit energy on my chest. My opinion is it wasn't coincidence. The camera was seeing something of the essence of that spirit and trying to focus on it. But it wasn't able to do it because it's not in the visible light spectrum. But that's, in my opinion, that's what caused it to go out of focus. Interesting.